feeling it. Yeah. Move something if you're feeling it. Yeah. Let it show if you're feeling it. No shame, no shame.
Hey guys, welcome to Mic and Cheese. I'm your host TQ, and today we have an artist by the name of Jasmine Rhaye. How you doing, Jasmine?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm glad to be on the show.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being on today. So, what do you have for your mac and cheese?
I just have, standard fake mac and cheese. Nothing special, just the classic.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel you. Well, my mac and cheese, nothing super special. It's microwavable.
Okay.
But it's the Cracker Barrel microwavable mac and cheese.
That's
And
good.
when I say it's good for some microwave mac and cheese, it's really good.
Definitely.
I got the breadcrumbs for it. You can see
you
it.
fancy. You're fancy.
And a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then that's it. Yeah. So it's nothing. It's good though. It's good.
Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and get a bite.
I'll say it once again. Cracker Barrel, the Cracker Barrel brand.
Okay, Cracker Barrel. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
It's warm.
Macaroni and cheese is my favorite too. So.
I'd be lying if I said it was my favorite, because mac and cheese is not my favorite unless my mom is making it. Then it's my favorite.
Yes, moms always do the best.
Yes, my mom, she makes it so good. I don't think I've ever had a better mac and cheese than my mom. I've had close, but not better.
I feel you.
Yes. All right. So let's get into some questions. So Jasmine, where are you from?
I am from a small town. It's called Brookneal, Virginia.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm living in Lynchburg. So some people have heard of Lynchburg, but yeah, born and raised, small town. One stoplight, excuse me.
Right. No, I've heard of Lynchburg, but I haven't heard from where'd you say you're from again?
Brookneal.
Brookneal. See, I haven't heard of that part.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes south of Lynchburg.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So, did you grow up in a family of music? Tell us about how you came about loving music.
Yes. So, of course, from my small town, grew up in a small Baptist church. So, of course, church every Sunday, my mom singing in the choir, and I would be there every step of the way until, I was old enough to get on the choir. I actually started out, I would be like super shy to sing. So I would be like, no, if you calling me to do a solo, please don't. But eventually I just kind of like stepped out of my shell, I guess you could say.
Well, that's cool. I think sometimes in the beginning you are a little shy and everybody's like looking at you like, oh, I want to sing. Especially in church, like you're like, damn.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody be having these strong voices and they're singing, and you like, you'd be like a little intimidated. So, so what was that push to really like get you to do it without being super nervous? Was it like your mom or anybody you knew?
I would say probably like a combination of like my mom, but also I had a sister who passed away, and she was a big singer, and that was a little bit more inspiration for me as well.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's quite all right, but I think that those are definitely driving factors, to help me out of, come out of that shell.
Right. And I'm pretty sure she's looking down and she's happy. She's happy.
Absolutely. I hope so.
Yeah. She's watching over you. She's like, yeah, Jasmine, girl.
Get it, sis.
Well, that's good. So I did a little bit of research, and I knew that I read and saw that you performed at the Academy Center of the Arts.
Oh yeah, that was super fun. It was
Yeah,
exciting.
that's good because I was going to ask you, how was that experience performing there? Have you ever performed there before, or was that your first time?
Yeah, that was definitely my first time. They were doing a just with local artists showcase, and yeah, it was the first time I'd actually even been in the theater, which it
Wow.
was. It kind of like took me back to high school because I was a theater kid, and I was just like, wow, the house is lovely, and I just wanted to start acting. I want, it just
Yeah,
it was nice. And the whole
that's
experience,
cool.
it was a learning experience, and just super excited.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad it went
Yeah,
well. And
absolutely.
speaking of arts, did you ever attend any performing arts schools?
No, no,
No.
just yep, graduated from a small William Campbell small school, and my
Small school, yeah.
graduating class was probably like 90 kids.
Oh
So
wow, that's small. That really is small.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. And then what college did you end up going to? Did you go up to the college?
I did a couple semesters at Bridgewater College, and then
Oh, okay.
after, yeah, that was nice. It was, it was kind of, still like that small town vibes. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it wasn't that big of a transition, but I had a nice little bit there.
Well, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. And so going back to you saying how your sister was a big motivator for you to get out there and start singing, um, did after that, did you always know like, I got a voice, I can sing, I like how I sound, I like how I feel when I'm in front of people and I do it. How
Mm.
what's that about? Did you
You
always know
know,
that?
that's even now I get like the worst stage fright, honestly.
Hmm.
But the moment where I was like, okay, I can sing, I have voice. I actually, it was Mary Mary yesterday. That was a song after choir rehearsal one day, and I stayed back with the pianist, and I was just sitting there, he was playing, and I started singing. And then, it was a few people, just, some stragglers after practice, and they were like, whoa. And then I was like, okay. And they're like, who's singing? And they're like, it's Jasmine. I'm like, yeah. And so then that's when
Wow.
I started singing more. I probably was in maybe middle school age, something around that. And
Yeah.
that's when, yeah.
So did it take you like numerous times to really sing in front of people to get somewhat comfortable with them hearing your voice, or was it pretty quickly like after you performed once, you're like, all right, I can do this again and then again and again?
I think after I like the initial, like, once I got it out, then I was able to be like, okay, I can do this. Of course, each time I was nervous, even still, like I said now,
Right.
it's still like a ball of nerves.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's understandable because I feel like if you're not nervous, then I don't know, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do a good job. I feel like, or you're not that nerve. The nerves is sometimes okay to have. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes, but it's been a process working through them.
right. It is.
Yeah.
It is just going up on stage in front of anybody. It's just like,
Hmm.
it's so nerve wracking.
Right, absolutely. It's not too bad now, like with COVID, but like pre-COVID, just like doing like open mics here and there, it was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah. So can you name some of the places you've done open mics?
there we had here in Lynchburg, there was a Speaker Tree. They were doing, I think they were kind of like doing a series. I'm not really sure, but they would do open mic. So I did one there, and then also in South Boston,
Oh, okay.
there was I can't remember the name of the place, but I did one there like recently.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
kind of recent with everything going on, but yeah.
Right. Well, that's cool. Have you ever performed here in Richmond?
Nope, no, I haven't.
Ooh, well, you gotta get out here. They're gonna
I
love.
know that would be exciting. That would definitely be exciting.
Yes, Jasmine, you gotta come to Richmond. We gotta hear your
Yes.
voice out here.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Yes, I can't wait. So let's get to your album. So I got a question, Jasmine. Do you have a name for your album? And I only ask that because when I look on YouTube and I see the heart-shaped clock, and then it has the names of the songs around the heart, and I'm like, well, I wonder, what, like, so do you have a name for the album, or are you working on it?
It's actually called Cycles. So it's
Okay,
based the concept for the album is just basically my experience with love. I love love, and of course, love and relationships. That's all in there, and how you can sometimes get caught in these cycles, like, either whether it's with the same person or a different person. And that's really just where the inspiration for it came about.
That's super cool. I think that's super creative too. I was like, I wonder if it has any. I actually thought that. I thought that. I was like, I wonder if Cycles is the name of the album, because it put the clock and the heart together, and then all the different names of the songs. I'm like, it's Cycles. Look at all these like Cycles.
That's it. You got it.
I was like, I just want to make sure. I'm like, let me ask her that. Nice. Well, that's super creative. Did you come up with the art for it, or did you have somebody else do it? Or
how I came up with the art for it, me and the guy that did a lot of writing on the EP with me. Shout out to True Soul.
True Soul,
shout out to my guy. He's awesome. But we kind of like came up with the concept together, and how it all came about. I was actually in the park one day listening to one of the songs, actually You, and a lady had stopped me and she was like, "Who is that singing?" And I was like, "That's me." And we just kind of had this conversation, and she connected me with a local artist on Instagram. He's Tubes Muir, and he did the artwork for me. And
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I do love the artwork. I really have to say, it's very creative.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how many? So there's 5 songs on that album?
Yes, there's 5. Well, yeah, there's 5.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm thinking right. Yeah, 5 songs.
5 songs. Okay.
Yes.
So are you adding? Yeah. Oh, for the EP. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
There will be some more to come in there, of course. So it just gotta, get it done, get it all recorded up. But I definitely have it on the way. So just stay tuned.
Okay, we will. Because I really do, Jasmine. I listen to all of them. To all of them, and I don't think there was one that I wasn't really like, I didn't like, or I wasn't like fond. I love all of them.
That's awesome. Did you have like a favorite?
Oh, maybe? Yes. I'm gonna have a favorite. I always got a favorite now. No, literally, my favorite one is Leaves. And I know how some people will have a favorite just because it was the first song they heard, and it was the first song I heard from the album. Right. But every time I would go back to it, I was like, I love Leaves. I love me some Leaves. I really do. Awesome. And I just love all your lyrics to all of them, because all of the songs on the album is about love. It's about hurt. It's about pain, and it's so relatable to everybody. Right. And so when you hear it, well, at least for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, when I listen to the song, like, I really, really do relate, and I can feel it. And when I hear your voice, I'm like, oh, it's even better.
Thank you. Yes.
I will say, I love your voice, Jasmine. When I heard your voice for the first time, you gave me Jasmine Sullivan vibes, and I was just like, ooh, and like, wow. I love how raw your voice is and how raspy it is, and you really can feel the music when you hear those songs. So awesome. It sounds really good.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know you said True Soul, he helped you write some of the songs, or was it?
Yes, it was definitely like a joint. As for Leaves, he actually wrote that whole song. Wow. Yeah, he was just like, hey Jasmine, I got something for you. I was like, lay it on me, lay it on me. And he played it for me, and I was just like, whoa, this is it. And we just had that moment where we looked at each other like, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Nice. No, it is good. And shout out to True Soul again. True Soul.
Absolutely.
Love the song. You did a good job writing it. It really is a good album, and I can't wait to hear more from you. Because it's like I said, it's very relatable. It really is.
Yes.
Is there one song in particular that really hits home for you, Jasmine? Like, does it hit home from you in a way that you really experience some of those things?
I would say the one song on there that's my actual favorite, that's the most near and dear to me, is You. And it's mostly because, I mean, of course, on the EP, all of those were my emotions as well. But I wrote that one in its entirety, so it was all of my thoughts, all of me in that song, and that's why it's my favorite. And like I said, being that I'm just this hopeless romantic type of person, and I'm just like, I love you, that You is it for me.
Right. No, totally. Because especially I feel like when it's something that you write and it's something that is just all you, is that's your baby. It's your baby.
Yeah.
And then you hear it, you're like, that's all me.
That I definitely have that moment. That's my baby. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. I like You too. You is a really good one. Cycles, man, they all good.
Thank you.
Damn, thank you. I can listen to it all day. I can listen to your music all day.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's such a huge compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I know we can find your music on Instagram, Jasmine, Facebook, YouTube. Is there any that I'm missing? Tell everybody where else we can find your music.
Yeah, you can also find it Spotify, Apple Music. It's under Jasmine Rhaye, RHAYE, Cycles, and it should pop up.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, cool. Oh, you know what? One question, Jasmine. Do you play any instruments?
Nah, I used to back in the day.
Back in the day? Well, what'd you play?
Back in the day, I played the trumpet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I did 1 year. I think it was my senior year actually. They the band director, they needed a tuba player, so I volunteered to do the tuba, the big sousaphone, the marching tuba, and I went ahead and I played that thing.
That is so cool. That thing big.
That was years ago.
Well, that's cool. Is there any instruments you'd like to pick up in maybe in the near future, or something? I would
really like to pick up guitar.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah, I think that would, I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine. It would be nice, especially if I just want to sit up and go live, just to learn a few of my songs, learn a few chords that I can sing my songs to. I think that would be great.
That would be cool. That would be get you in your zen, acoustic. Right. And just play the chords to your song and just sing it. I love to hear a person perform and they have their little guitar next to them and they playing just
Yep.
Well, that's cool, Jasmine. That's really cool. Yes. I do love all your music once again, and I can't wait for more people to tune in and hear your music as well. Thank you. You have a great voice once again. I love it so much, and I can't wait to hear some more stuff from you. Can't wait to keep in touch and everything.
Absolutely.
So, like she said, y'all can find her music on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe. She has great music. You're gonna hear for yourself.
Please make sure right now, stop what you're doing. Go hit that like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff.
Yes. And so I know you have something to perform for us today, Jasmine. Can you tell us what it is?
I will be performing your favorite, Leaves. So.
All right, Jasmine. Well, let's hear it.
All right. Mm-hmm. You know that uncertain love, the one that gives you perfect butterflies. And when they take a look in your eyes, you get the perfect high. And the way they walk away, you can't say goodbye. Foolish, you don't even really know just what y'all doing. All you know is that you hope you don't get ruined. You keep telling your heart to stop tripping. In the back of your mind, you need a witness. Is this different because it's feeling? Says forever and for better. Look, I don't wanna fall. See, I know you got the best of me, and you know you are my destiny. I need to know that you be catching me and gonna cherish my love, baby. Look, I don't wanna fall. See, I know you got the best of me, and you know you are my destiny. I need to know that you be catching me and gonna cherish my love, baby. Like I said, this is forever. When we're together, all my problems fade. And I'm admitting you never caused me no kind of pain. And in the storm, we dancing in the rain. We like to do this just for little sake. Yeah. And when we cut, we go live with the grain. Keep on flowing with motion, causing a hell of waves. And these emotions approaching, they got me feeling safe. Like we're moving into bigger, into better things. From the apartments to the house, we're in a better space. You're the vision, I envision. Nobody better, next level type of commitment. I know you're special, really special, I ain't tripping. Look, I don't wanna fall. See, I know you got the best of me, and you know you are my destiny. I need to know that you be catching me and gonna cherish my love, baby. Look, I don't wanna fall. Know you got the best of me, and you know you are my destiny. I need to know that you'll be catching me and cherish my love, baby. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. That was amazing. Amazing. I can hear you sing all day.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Welcome.
What I can say is the nerves were like a little bit less.
Oh, good.
So that also, maybe it's just because the setup we got here, you know.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm glad. Well, that's a good thing, you know.
Absolutely.
That was really good. Oh man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you so much for being on the show once again. Like I said, y'all, once again, we'll find her music on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Check, like it, subscribe it, tune in. We're gonna hear some more from her, y'all. We're gonna hear some more from y'all.
Stay
All right. Stay tuned.
All
right. Once again, my name is TQ, and thank you for watching Mic and Cheese tonight, guys. Love you. Bye.
You know that uncertain love, the one that gives you perfect butterflies. And when they take a look in your eyes, you get the perfect high. And the way they walk away, you can't say goodbye. Foolish, you don't even really know just what y'all doing. All you know is that you hope you don't get ruined.
Yummy. Mac and cheese.